The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended trading hours on key US shares and competitive spreads, all on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.
The day is Pilbara Minerals. Well, the AFR is reporting that Morgan Stanley and Bank of America were shopping around a block trade worth $270 million after market close yesterday. Shares were sold at a 4% discount to Wednesday's closing price of $3.31. The miner is still trying to acquire Latin resources in Brazil to diversify its revenue base. Let's see how the share price is reacting. Down by about 6% today. But guys, I chose Pilbara partly because of this great rotation between the banks and the miners, because arguably China stimulus will be beneficial for iron ore, primarily copper. You know, lithium is still very much an unloved commodity. Yeah. However, I mean, there's still huge demand coming down the track. So have we bottomed in lithium? Is Pilbara a buy?
I am unsure on this one. I did have a look into it. Pilbara is the lithium player that you'd want to play. They're producer, low cost producer. They're already making money. They've got spodumene concentrate. They've got upstream and downstream operations. So that's where the margins are made. So they tick all the boxes on that front. But I do personally think lithium has hit the bottom. Like, how much further can it go? Supply is going to be needed over the long term. EV batteries are not going anywhere until a new commodity comes out, or a new use of a different commodity comes out to replace lithium in the batteries. But so I definitely think there's a case for an upside potential. But at the moment, I wouldn't be saying it's going to happen right now, because EV sales in China are down. EV sales around the world are down.
Well, we saw that with Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. So around the world, people are just refusing to buy EVs. So, and I think the resale value in Tesla is so low that what's the case that you want to buy an EV right now? So I think when you're looking at lithium players, Pilbara is the player to get into. But, and it has been battered down, as you can see on this chart here. But for me, I'd be looking more at Patriot Battery Metals. They've got the largest hard rock lithium deposit in North America.
It's in Canada, isn't it?
Yeah, Canada. Yeah. So huge. Sorry, Canada. Huge. A really good management team. We've done it before. Ken Brinsden, fantastic leader. They've got a lot of potential there, right on the doorstep of North America's EV industry and everything there. So I'd say, and they're a little while off production, so that gives them enough buffer time to get into their production timeline before getting into the market. So, and at a time when we're expecting an upside potential for lithium prices.
Yeah, so, Ken Brinsden, actually ex-Pilbara CEO.
He is ex-Pilbara, indeed. So I'd be following Ken more than anything.
All right. Any view on Pilbara?
Well, the benefit of investing the Teaminvest way is we don't really have to worry about the miners too much, or the banks.
It's
a lot.
We do know this. Yeah, I just thought with a new person we might get a new view, but no.
No, not quite. I mean, I think Howard and Mark have been very clear on it, but it's the way we look at it. We want to see something long-term, stable, the business that can keep growing. But all this noise about what's going to happen, where the money's going to be spent, who's spending the money, China stimulus, and then somebody else's stimulus, and then all the short sellers coming into the market, we can ignore all of that and just focus right on the business. Pilbara is not something that we'd spend a lot of time looking at.
Okay, so that is a sell, I guess, and you'd hold it if you had it?
I'd hold if I had, because you've ridden out the wave of the low already. So I'd say it's the one to get into if you're getting into that industry.
There you go. All right, that is the stock of the day, Pilbara Minerals. Not really a ringing endorsement, I must say.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. Get started at IG.com.